When was the last time you were really moved to tears? I was sitting in the fourth row at Portland Center Stage, a beautiful, intimate little theater, watching as beatboxers and hip hop singers and rappers emerged and sung and danced and stomped and clapped their way onto the stage. And they were all doing it in unison, and it was all improv. It was so magical. I remember my jaw literally dropping as they came out, and I could not believe that they could make such beauty and music come out of their mouths and out of their bodies and not have it all perfectly orchestrated and planned out. The audience started stomping and clapping as well, and you could feel the energy just surge in the room. This was also 2022. It was probably the first performance I went to that was live after lockdown, and I erupted in tears. I mean, I was just completely dumbfounded that these people could create such beauty, but not like in an aesthetic way, but something that got in under my skin. Their artistic contribution wasn't just what was visually pleasing, it was a perspective shift that, because they vulnerably brought their presence and their joy to the table for us to participate in, that we were brought into a collective experience of joy and awe and support of their vulnerability that allowed us to see that we are actually more together than alone. And what a powerful message to receive as we are coming out of lockdown. And I argue that it was the vulnerability of how they show up, of how artists show up, that allowed this message to get deep within our bones. Not just a theory, not just something we can think about, but really powerfully hit us. I know I've been singing the praises of our storytellers and visionaries a lot, and it's because we so desperately need that kind of reminder, that kind of transformative perspective shift right now that really comes from the way storytelling and art can get underneath our typical cognitive awareness and bring us back to this reminder of what's really in our hearts and what's really alive for us. And so this is just another plea to all of us as a society to immerse ourselves in art, to celebrate the arts, to invest in the arts, and to advocate for the arts, because we so desperately need that in our world right now.